Well, there is a insecurity complex on the part of your boyfriend that he makes fun of you in public and is really nice to you when you're in private. Um, I just feel like maybe he's kind of a little bit just wants like a trophy wife. Are you very conventionally attractive? Do you think that you would fit into a comfortable category of being a trophy wife? Um, Maybe you are. I don't know. It's kind of, because I often get accused of speaking in a register that is above what is required, or not required, but what is the sort of linguistic and syntactical norm for a particular social engagement, a picnic or something like that. But truth is that I like language. I like words. I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to make things abstract and then like find the best one that is the closest to what you mean, because then that gets you closer to that thing that I was talking about before, that is why people are interested in having relationships at all, whereby you feel your very lonely existence is somehow understood by another, that deep isolation is somehow alleviated for a moment, because it's not all just here. It's like not only does it become from here to like here, and then there's a listener, and it's like, well, for a moment I feel like there is something else. There's another way to assess the mind other than the mind itself. That sort of stuff is totally biased by my interest in writing. Sorry, that was so... What a selfish tangent. Which is easy to do when you have a book, because it's the nature of books. Anyway, Nina, does he just want you as his trophy wife and he likes to be that big man? Gee, you must be such a big, smart man, belittling someone that is clearly from a different, socioeconomic strata to you, does not have the same privileged education background, but I'm sure has her own very valid interests. And you don't own knowledge. Like, everybody has an area of knowledge that they know more about and that you can learn from. And the truth is that, and you don't have all the answers either. That some of the smartest people I know are the easiest to become confused and be like, well, what do you think? And it's better to have a conversation, because then you can have those stabbing moments where you can hopefully clarify a few things in your own head. But it sounds like he just wants you as a dramatic foil to highlight his own intelligence. And you sort of need to decide if you're cool with that. It sounds like then that it's not that such a problem. You say you feel very secure with him, like you're gonna have a future together and raise the kids. And does he treat you like this, or does he treat women like this? Because I only say that because if you feel secure and you have a future together and you have a daughter, that might be something that you would want to address. Yeah. But I assume it comes from insecurity. I think you'd be right. It just depends what you want to do with it, I guess. If you're perfectly happy to flatter his ego and be his dramatic foil, I don't care, man. Live your own life. Yeah. I guess it just sounds like you don't really take it on board. It's your parents and your friends that don't like it. I mean, it's hard for me, I guess, because people don't often make me feel stupid. I know what it's like to be made to feel not good enough. And I mean, I didn't have the sort of perception that you had, that it's a kind of projection of insecurity, and it was really hurtful. But if if for you it's like water off a duck's back, then yeah, Nina, you got a very sound sense of self-esteem, and if you want to be with him and just perform to be the trophy wife, and it's honestly not a problem for you, if you get your sense of self-worth elsewhere, awesome, good on you, sounds great. If you're not unhappy, then you're not unhappy, and don't make yourself unhappy.